It's crazy how swinging as a child used to be my favorite thing to do. And I do it for about 30 seconds and I am like dizzy. I'm like getting motion sickness from a swing. That's how you know you're old. Come on. Okay, that was definitely enough swinging for me. I've been thinking about aging and growing a lot. And just realizing that when I was younger, I used to think that adults had all the answers. They were like all wise and all knowing. And I couldn't wait to get out of school because I was like, I'm sick of all these immature people. I was always like I felt I was just so much more mature than other people. It was probably because I had no friends, and so I was just like, I have no friends. It must be because I'm so much more mature than everyone, which is not the case. But I just used to say, like, I can't wait to get out of school, blah, 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 and be in the real world where people are mature, where people know how to handle conflicts, where people know how to communicate properly, where, just where things work. Until I became an adult and I realized that that was just an illusion. Like, adults are just big children, a lot of them, and growth does not happen with age. And even myself, I realized that there was spans, 6-7 year spans of no growth at all. Like, I might as well have just still been that 21-year-old in a 27-year-old body, because my mentality and my self-awareness was non-existent. And I just realized that any change that you do want to see with others, you do have to start with yourself. And I do try to, I guess, what is it? Live what you preach, or whatever. I do try to do that. But growth is definitely a process. It requires forgiveness, acceptance. It requires compassion and understanding. And a lot of time our ego stands in the way of that, and it stunts our growth, because especially when you've grown, when you can forgive somebody who has hurt you, or when you can forgive yourself for things that you've done, and you can acknowledge your own flaws because they don't feel like you. Like, when you act out of character, you can acknowledge that and you can say, I don't like when I'm that person or when I act like that, and I want to consciously make an effort to fix that. That's growth, and that can happen at any age. I've met children who have more growth than I do, and I've met elderly people who are literally a 12-year-old child in a 80-year-old body, and I'm like, this cannot be real, but it is. And so all I can do is be the growth that I want to see in others, and hopefully one or two. Come here, Clary. Got some cars coming. Hopefully one or two people can find growth in it as well. So that's pretty much all I have to say as far as that goes. And thank you so much for joining me on this walk. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I will talk to you later.